Hello and welcome everyone. Hello. I see so many of you already joining. The chat is busy. So it seems like lots of you are excited to see our event kit for the upcoming holiday card making event. And yeah, it's Kathleen, obviously. Let me just zoom out a little bit. I don't know, I feel like I'm a little bit, in your face. Okay, so hi everyone. I saw so many people, so many names I already recognize, so many of you who joined us in the August event. So it's nice to see you all here. And behind the Pink Fresh Studio name, it's Jody moderating for me. Thank you, Jody. And hold on, I just need to sort of, arrange my screens and everything. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. So first of all, for those who missed it, registration is already open. So if you know you already want to join, or if, during the live you feel like, yeah, that's it, I want to join, I want to be part of this, you can just click the link in the video description below. Yes, okay, I put it there. And you can go ahead and sign up. And yeah, so I'm going to walk you through the event kit. I'm going to show you everything but the swag, and talk a little bit about what we have planned for you. And yeah, and if you have any questions, either for me or for Jody, it would be really helpful if you could put the word question in all caps at the beginning, because sometimes the chat flies by really quickly, and that way it's easier to just catch if if there was a question. I saw something about, is it already sold out? No. We opened registration today at 9 a.m. CT, so there are still spots left. It's not sold out. You still have a little bit of time to sign up. But I do want to mention that the spots are limited. So once they are sold out, we most likely won't be able to restock, especially since this is, coming pretty soon. I mean, it's not even 2 full months until the event. Maybe I should also mention when the event is going to happen. It's going to be on the weekend of October 11 and 12. 11 and 12. Okay. Yeah, thank you for those saying you like the shade of my lipstick. I thought, Christmas, I thought I was gonna go full on Christmas red. Okay, but you're not here for my lipstick. You are here for seeing the kit. And let me just flip my camera, get my computer out of the way. And then I'm going to show you the event kit. So if you've never joined us before, included in your event kit, most of the products included in your event kit are exclusive to the event, so they will not be released later on. There are a few things that we might release, some essentials and so on, but it's all in the product description. You will always find, next to the product, you will find a note saying event exclusive or not. Of course I had to decorate. I mean, come on, it's Christmas. Or, it's Christmas event. Okay, so I'm going to start with the essentials. And we always have some essentials that every instructor can use if they want to. Every instructor also has their own sort of class kit, but then they also have some essentials that they can combine with their class kit. And this time we have the beautiful Festive Hearts sentiment stamp set with 9 different sentiments, and then the coordinating die also with 9 dies for each sentiment. And I think it's a great combination of fonts, very sort of festive, with this scripty font and then this large font also with some swirls. So it's, I think it's really festive, and I'm especially liking this one, Sending Holiday Magic. You also have Wishing You a Season of Merry Moments, Festive Hearts, Peaceful Days, Friends Make the Season Brighter, Christmas Blessings, Make Time for Wonder this season, and Christmas is better together. May your heart be light and a little cheer, a lot of love. So I think lots of great sentiments that you can use, of course, with the event kit, like with the other product suites, but of course combined with anything from your stash for your holiday cards. Another essential, of course, we had to include a cover plate. I always love our cover plates. And this one is called Falling Snow. And it creates these beautiful, so on the back you can see sort of the mock-up. So it cuts out some of the openings, and then the lines that are in dark blue here, these are lines that will be sort of etched into the card. And it does not have an outline, like a cut line on the outside. So you can also cut larger panels with this without it cutting your panel into an A2 size, which I really like. Because that way you could also make like a slimline card by just cutting it twice from a panel, or, you know, cut a wider panel, or whatever you like to do with it. No, it's not sold out. Oh, okay, already sold. I thought someone said, oh, it's sold out. No. So yes, I think 2 really great essentials that you can use forever and ever and ever, and not only for the event. And then, of course, for a holiday event, we had to, hold on, I'm just going to put this away so it doesn't steal the show. We are going to include 6 A2 panels of our glitter cardstock. If you've never tried our glitter cardstock, this is also a great opportunity to show you how great it is to use. It cuts beautifully, and it doesn't shed. So, you know, you can rub your fingers as much as you want. You won't get any loose glitter, which is always great, because I love sparkle and I love glitter, but I don't love having all of the mess. And especially it's not too nice to send something out to someone and they have all of the glittery mess all over. Okay, so you get 6 different colors. You get these 5 that are also part of our holiday sampler pack. So we have, each color is also available individually. Then we have 3 different sort of sampler packs. We have one with metallics, one with sort of the other rainbow colors, and then one with this holiday color scheme. So you have silver, the green, red, our glacier, glitter cardstock, and gold. And we are also going to add this beautiful rose gold. So yes, a great way to maybe try it, or even if you already have it, you know, you can never have enough glitter cardstock, I think, or too much. And then let's see. So our first, I'm going to show you the products in the order of the classes. I'm going to tease you a little bit because I wanted to add a little word. So this time our first class is going to be by Jennifer McGuire. And it's just because of some scheduling reasons that we had to put her first instead of last class, which we normally do, because she does this stretch your supplies type of class where she can combine products from all of the different classes. This time she's going to go first, but nevertheless, I think it's going to be great. So I'm going to start with class 2, which is Woodland Wonder with Christina Werner. And this is a really adorable product suite. Let me show you. And this one was illustrated by Lizzie M. So she's the one who also did our June release and, you know, so some of the very first Pinkfish Studio products with these adorable critters. And so here you can see a little mock-up of this Christmas scene. And you get this Christmas tree, you get this little ladder, a mouse, a bunny decorating the tree, and this little bird with a little bow. And this is all merged onto one stamp. So you only have to stamp and then die cut once. So the die is also one piece for the illustrations. And then you get 4 coordinating sentiments, wishing you a season of merry moments with this great handwritten font that matches the style of the critters. Christmas is better together. Friends Make the Season Brighter, and Trimmed with Love, which I think are all great sentiments and not too, I don't know, too over the top. Like sometimes I think Christmas sentiments can be. And then, of course, as I said, the coordinating die. This cuts, so you get 1 die for the illustrations and 2 dies for the larger main sentiments. And of course, we have layering stencils, 6-piece layering stencil set. But don't let this intimidate you. It's really easy to use, and you will, if you've never used them, you will learn all about it in class. Or, if you watch our YouTube videos, you will have seen how the layering stencils are used. And I think this is an adorable scene, and you can even use these elements on their own. Like you could also just use the Christmas tree if you're not too much into the critters, or also put these little, the little bunny or mouse in a different scene and combine it with a different product. So this is the class that will be taught by Christina. And next up we have class number 3, Storybook Christmas with Nicole Spohr. And Storybook because of course there is a book involved. So you have this 4x6 clear stamp set with, I think this is an absolutely adorable scene. You have this little book, but I'm going to show you the mock-up because it's maybe, easier to see. So you have this little open book that you can use to create your little Christmas scene. So you get these little elements here, and they will all fit on an A2 size card. So this is a 4x6 clear stamp set. So this fits an A2 size card perfectly. And again, you get a 1-piece stamp for the book and all of the little elements, and a 1-piece die. And then you have the coordinating sentiments, delivering Christmas wishes, wishing you a storybook Christmas, and hope your holiday is wrapped in wonder. And then a die to cut it out. And a 6-piece layering stencil set again to color in all of those different elements. And you could also, again, combine it with other products and just use the book on its own, or also just use the little elements on their own. And I'm sure, you will see lots of different ideas with these sets in the event, because apart from the classes, so if you're not familiar with our events, each live class includes 2 different card projects that will be shown during the YouTube live class that you can also watch on a replay as many times as you want and whenever you want. And then you also get, so this is 12 projects in total, 12 live projects. And then you get on top of that 12 make and take projects that also all come with a video explanation. So that means for each product suite, you get at least 4 different cards. And then, so this was class number 3 with Nicole. And so this is Saturday. And then on Sunday, you will start with Jana Smakula with the Sweetest Season product suite. And if you know Jana, you know she always does magic. So I'm sure that she will come up with something completely amazing. And so this is one of our product suites that sort of includes a die for something that is only part of a stencil, or hold on, let me backtrack a little bit so it doesn't sound completely crazy. So you have the stamp set where you have these little elements, you have some sentiments, but on a die set you can see that you have, of course, 1 die for the illustrations, some for the sentiments, but you also get 2 dies, these ones right here, for this little, let me turn it around, for this little sort of domed Christmas cake scene, whatever you want to call it, which you could easily turn into a snow globe. And that was also, I think, sort of the idea of why we included 2 dies, so that you could also cut a window into this or create like a shaker. So yeah, I think this is also going to be lots of fun, and especially I think in Jana's hands, she will come up with something amazing. And I also like the combination of the fonts in this set. You have a Holly Jolly Hello, From Our Home to Yours, Holiday Hugs, Wishing You the Sweetest Season. So, you know, kind of going with the theme of sweetness, like sweet and cake and all of that, and Sending Holiday Magic. And then the coordinating layering stencils. This is a 3-piece set. So you can see you have 2 stencils to color in your smaller illustrations, and then 1 stencil for this sort of snow globe / cake. Is it a cake? Is it a fairy house? You can make it, I think, whatever you want. But I think this is also a really great set, and I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with for their class projects. And I'm especially enjoying the sentiments and fonts in this set, I have to say. Or in all the sets, actually. Now, class number 5 is going to be Candy Cane Corner. And that is going to be my class, and I'm really excited about it. And we have 4 products for my class. And for my class, there's no stamp, but those of you who already did an event with us, or, you know, who did an event with us, or who've already bought some of our products, you will know our stencil and die only product suites. So this is one of them. And we get the Candy Cane Corner. So you have a 1-piece die and a 5-piece layering stencil set. And I think you can already tell what some of these sentiments, some of these elements are going to be. So we have a little gingerbread man. We have some sort of, is it called gumdrops? I think it's called gumdrops. We don't have them, so I'm not sure, but I think. You have peppermint, candy canes, and some holly, ivy elements, and this little cup here with the marshmallows, which is not even part of the mock-up, but which I am sure I will use. And then you get the coordinating stencils to color in those images. And this is also one of those no white outline sets. And this one is an event exclusive, same as all of the other products I've shown you so far, apart from the essentials. So the essentials are usually not event exclusive. We might release them at a later date. This one also an event exclusive, and I'm really excited that it's for my class. And then together with this, we get the festive frame, also a stencil and die only product suite, with this 1-piece die and a 2-piece layering stencil to create this little, yeah, it's basically a frame that's made out of this kind of ribbon with the bow. So I'm really, really excited about this one. And I'm really happy that I get to use it for my class. And 1 class left. So this was class number 5. And then class number 6 is going to be, do you die cut first, then ink blend? I mean, you will see all of this in class, or even if you have a look on our YouTube channel, we've also used some of these stencil and die only product suites. You usually ink blend first and then die cut. Now the final class with Emily Midget is Peaceful Perch. And I think this is also perfect for Emily. I can see it working with her style beautifully. So you have this 4x6 clear stamp set with this large branch, some small ornaments, and this little bird and 2 small sentiments. One that says from our heart to yours. Not sure if you can see it. And then peaceful tidings. And for this one, you also get a 1-piece die for the illustrations and 1 die for the peaceful tidings, because the other one is really easy to just, put on a sort of sentiment strip or kind of label. And then you get a 6-piece layering stencil set to color in this scene. And again, I can see this one beautifully with Emily's style. So I think, in general, I think that all of the product suites are matched really well to the instructors, but you will also see project inspiration with each set from different instructors. So let's say I got, or Emily has this one for her class, then for her make and takes, she will use 2 different product suites. And same with me, for example, or with my set will be used by 2 other people as well. So you get lots of different styles with one product suite. There was a question, hold on. Is that ribbon die and stencil exclusive? I would have to double check in the in the product description. I think, but please don't hold me to that. I think this part here is not an event exclusive, but these 2 are. But again, please check the product description. I don't want you to be mad at me if I got it wrong. Okay, so this was all of the regular event kit products. We will also include some swag, but first of all, I don't even have it, so I can't show it to you. And second of all, we like to keep just, at least some secrets, but it's definitely going to be something useful. And this is all that you get. This whole lot is all that you get for the $245. So this is also already a 30% discount on the actual retail price. And plus all of the education that you get. Question. And 2 make and takes per class also. Yes. So each product suite will be featured in 1 class with 2 projects, and then you will get 2 more make and takes by different people. I hope I, explained that kind of well. Let me just check if I missed any questions. If I did miss your question, and please just ask again and just, put the word question at the beginning. I try to have a look at the chat, but it's not always so easy. And then, so yeah, this is, can you show the essential set again? Yes, so you get, the essentials are these 3. So you have the sentiment stamps with coordinating dies and the falling snow cover plate die. When is this class happening? October 11 and 12th. There will be homework. It's not available yet because, first of all, our instructors, me included, need to create the projects so that we can actually give you homework. But question, which one is Jennifer? Which one is Jennifer's? Jennifer always combines products from different classes because hers is the Stretch Your Supplies themed class. So she will not use all of the products, but she picks some and then tries to combine them in new ways to show you how to stretch them and how to not only use them within their product suite. So I'm going to flip my camera around because, while I answer questions, I don't want you to just stare at an empty desk or at my hands. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions that haven't been answered. I saw the question about press plates. So for this event, there are no press plates. We hope that we will be able to offer press plates again in 2026. But right now for this one, it just wasn't possible because it's a whole lot of extra work and, also with the extra projects, instructions, and all of that. The classes, the live classes are all on YouTube, but, they are exclusive for those who signed up, but they are hosted on YouTube so that you can always come back and watch them as many times as you want. Is the tree a pear tree? I have no idea, Liz said. No idea, I have to admit. So the videos are going to be streamed on YouTube, just like this unboxing is right now. And then the replay is available, you know, for you to watch whenever you want and how often you want. Lori, I'm sorry, I have no idea when homework will be available. We will try our best to make it as soon as possible, but I can't give you an exact date right now. The kits ship from within the US, and for those, so if you when you sign up, the price that you pay is the price that you pay. You know, there's nothing on top. For internationals, I mean, for US, of course, also not, but especially for internationals, it's good to know that when you buy your kit, you already have taxes, duties, all of that stuff calculated so that you then only get your kit and don't have to worry about anything else. And kits are shipped depending on where you live. We will pick always pick the sort of best, what's it called? Provider? No, you know what I mean. Shipping company. So it differs from depending on where you live. And then anything else that I forgot to mention? Again, if you have any more questions that I forgot, then please let me know. Together with your event kit, if you've never joined one of these events before, you also get a printed booklet that includes the instructions, the homework, the supply list, of course, you know, photos of the projects and some other things. And the booklet is also available as a digital version, so that you can also, you know, have it on your computer or print certain pages again, or whatever you like. The homework is also provided as a homework video, so that you can sort of see what you need to do. What else? There are make and take videos for all of the make and takes. We have the live classes. We have a kickoff event always as sort of the beginning of the event, which is always nice because Jeff is going to host again, and he always does a fabulous job of kind of, you know, just a short, quick sort of 40-minute kickoff session to get you familiar with your instructors and just to chat a little bit about the event, which I think is always nice. Okay, so question, are we still not able to add additional items? No, please. So with your event kit, it also says, like in bright red, just when you open the product, please don't add any additional items to your kit. There's a reason for it. It's just that the kits are pre-packed so that, first of all, we get them out the door quickly and that we don't need to add anything else in there. And also just to make sure, to be honest, that nothing goes wrong and, you know, we forget to put some things in there, or because there is a little bit of time between you ordering now and the kits going out. What else? I feel like I forgot something. Kits are shipping between September 19th and September 23rd. Again, we try our very best to get them out the door as quickly as we can, but please keep in mind that, just to give you sort of a timeline because sometimes it's difficult to understand what goes on behind the scenes for something like this. But, you know, after we design the products and get the products manufactured, they have to be shipped to us. Then we have to ship them out to instructors. Our instructors have to come up with their projects. They have to film the videos, write the instructions, get the homework videos done, all of that. Then we need to put all of the instructions into the booklet. We need to get the booklet printed. The booklet has to be shipped to us, put into the kits, and then they go out the door. So just to give you an idea of sort of, you know, what it all includes getting this kit out to you. Questions. Any details in the works you can share for next year's events? Yes and no. I'm sort of waiting right now to see, because actually, so maybe I will give you some information in a minute. I'm going to wait 2 or 3 more minutes because we actually had a little surprise for you planned, but I'm not sure if we can make it work. There was another question: is it only via Facebook group or another platform? So we have an exclusive Facebook group for those who signed up. The Facebook group itself is not sort of mandatory or necessary to join the event. You will also be sent links to access the YouTube videos. So you could do the event without Facebook, but I'm going to add that in the Facebook group, we add more photos of the projects. You can, ask questions. We post updates about shipping, anything else that's important. You get to communicate and interact and connect with other card makers. You can ask your instructors questions. So in general, the Facebook group is especially for this sort of connect part of the Create and Connect event. Question. There was another question. I just saw the word brushes. So I just wanted to mention that, yes, all of our brushes have been restocked. So we have our 1-inch, half-inch, and quarter-inch brushes back in stock. And ink pads should, and re-inkers and all of that should be restocked really soon. I think they are currently on their way to us, if I'm not mistaken. What else? Oh yes, someone said there are also giveaways in the Facebook group. Yes, so that's another perk of joining the Facebook group, is we also do giveaways for the upcoming event, for example. And we just, also post reminders about the discount code that you get. We also send out a newsletter for this. So again, we try to make sure that no one gets left out if they don't join Facebook. But I just want to explain to you what might be a good reason for joining it. Okay. Another vote for a scrapbook event. So about that one, the problem with the scrapbook event is just that right now the sort of demand for it is not high enough to sort of make it worthwhile, because in the end, the instructors have to be paid, the products have to be paid, all of the things behind the scenes have to be paid for. So right now, unfortunately, it doesn't really work, but it's not something that we, categorically say we won't ever do again. Will re-inkers be restocked soon as well? Yes, everything. Re-inkers, ink pads, all of that. When does the Facebook group open? I don't know right now, to be honest. I can't tell you. But one good reminder. When you sign up, please, please, please make sure that you are subscribed to our newsletter. If you are not subscribed, we cannot send you sort of the updates about shipping, your discount code, the invite to the Facebook group, the links for accessing the videos. All of that cannot be sent to you if you are not subscribed, because it is not allowed for us to send you marketing email if you don't subscribe. And if you're not sure if you are subscribed, then just, go to the Pinkfresh Studio website and scroll all the way down and just sign up again, because even if you are already signed up, if you sign up again with the same email address, you won't get the emails twice. It's, nothing else will happen. It will just make sure that you are actually subscribed. Question, do you do these events every quarter? Yes. So this year, yes. So we had 4 events, or this would be our 4th event. And then for next year, we already also have 4 events planned. So we try to aim for sort of 1 every quarter. And let me just check something real quick. Okay, sorry for the typing noise. Okay. Yes, newsletter is really, really, really important. I can't stress that enough. Question, what does the stamp cleaner smell like? Heaven. Lavender. So if you like the smell of lavender, it's definitely something you will enjoy. So yes, we have 4 more events planned in 2026. And I can already tell you, I will already tell you that one of them is, again, a Cards for Him event, which I think a lot of people will be excited about because it seems like lots of people enjoyed it. Me too. I really, really enjoyed it. And so yes, next year we will have another Cards for Him event because it was a big hit. We got lots of positive feedback. Yeah. Question, will the stamp cleaner get out red ink from sticky mats? Well, I can't give you a definite answer, but I can at least say that the stamp cleaner cleaned off the red ink from my stamps, but a sticky mat that already collected lots and lots of ink, I don't want to give you like a definite thumbs up for that. Okay. Hold on. I'm just checking something. It's not that I just, decided to stop talking. Checking if I missed any questions. Very excited that so many of you are excited about the event, and I saw lots of familiar names that already signed up again, which makes me really, really happy. And I think so. I'm just going to tell you, what secret we had kind of planned or what surprise. So Kinnery wanted to join me for a few minutes after I've done the unboxing, but unfortunately we are having some issues right now. So maybe she will get to join, but if not, I can already tell you the dates for next year's event. If she joins, then you can just ask her whatever questions you still have. I'm just going to pull up the dates. So hold on. So our first event in 2026, and we will also post this on our website, on our social media, all of this. So no worries, no stress. And registration, just as a sort of rule of thumb, registration for a next event doesn't start until the event before that is over. So let's say our next event after the holiday one is going to be in February. So we won't open registration before the holiday one is over. So you don't need to freak out and be like, and ask yourself, have I missed registration? Have I missed my chance to sign up? So our first event is going to be in February 21 and 22. And it's called Creative Passport. I can't tell you anything about the instructors yet, but I can at least tell you the dates and sort of the theme. And okay, so February 21st, 22nd is our first one, Creative Passport. And we will also put a little blurb about sort of what the event is going to be about when we, post the dates, so you get a better idea. And then on May 2nd and 3rd, it's going to be the Gentleman's Edit. So basically Cards for Him, Volume 2. And reminder, we will post the dates. So, if you missed one, don't freak out. And then August 22nd, 23rd is going to be the Art of Celebration. So it's a whole sort of celebration themed event. So not just birthdays, but, anything that you can celebrate. And then in October 17, 18, we will have our Deck the Cards event. So another holiday themed event. And the Creative Passport, it's not travel themed as such. It's just sort of, the idea behind it is kind of like a inspiration from around the world when it comes to the designs in the product suites. So that's kind of the idea. But again, we will post also a little blurb about each of the events with the dates so that you get a better idea. And we will also, so far, I don't think we want to change this setup of doing the unboxing while signups are still open. because in general, the feedback has been really great. Lots of you are loving it, that you can see what you're signing up for. And those who don't want to see it, they can just decide to skip this video. Okay. I hope I didn't, or, now that you already know the dates, you can kind of make a mark in your calendar. If there's a certain theme that you really don't want to miss, like maybe the masculine theme, then you can just, put a little note in your calendar to make sure that you sign up for it. And I think that I got everything out of the way. I think I answered all of the questions. If there's still a question, then please just ask it again. We, of course, would love it if you shared this video with someone who might be on the fence of signing up, or who you think would be interested in doing this. The more the merrier, of course. And if you give this video a thumbs up, we would also, of course, appreciate it. And I think that is it from me. When will designers give us a sneak peek of their cards? I can't give you an exact date, because, again, they first have to create their projects. But as with the last events, we will post sneak peeks before the event. We just don't know, like, will the event be sold out by then? I can't tell you anything about that, because we can't see into the future. We try our really best to provide some sneak peeks while there are still spots available, but there are lots of things coming into play with this sort of thing. Okay. And I think I'm going to give Jody a minute to randomly pick a winner. Did I even mention that in the beginning? Maybe not. We are giving away a spot in this October holiday card making event to one of you lucky people in the live chat. I think I forgot to mention that. And I see Jody picked a winner. Congratulations. Hold on. There. Julie Odil. I hope I didn't mispronounce that. You are the winner of the holiday card making event, or a spot to the event. If you already signed up, I don't know, then we will refund you. If you haven't, then now you are joining us. And yeah, really excited. Congratulations. And I hope that I will see lots and lots of you in the event, in the class. I had a fabulous time in the August event. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm really happy to see so many people, so many names that I recognize from YouTube lives or from the events now. So it's nice to see you all, joining us again and again. So if there are no more questions, and I think that unfortunately we won't be able to make it work to have Kinnery with us for a few minutes, but we will try our best to sneak her in another YouTube live or something, because we keep telling her that she should show herself a little bit more. Oh, Julie said, I just signed up moments ago. So excited I won. So yeah, no worries, Julie. You can just email customerservice@pinkfrestudio.com to get a refund. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I hope this made it easier for you to decide if you want to sign up or not. And then I hope to see you all in the event. And then on, hold on. Is it me or is it, no, Carissa is going to be doing a YouTube live on Tuesday. So yeah, I hope you have a great weekend, and I see you again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.